Tickle. All right. And they're nice and early today. So listen to the whole 4 minute I mean, no good words. Stickle. uh, oh, Raven is still having her technical issues with audio. Uh, one day the gremlins will stop bugging her, and then her cats will eat her eyeballs.
Yeah. Probably.
I just saw that there was there's a kid's book on dealing with death, right? You know, as a like when you're introducing your children to the concept of death, you know, there's a book on how to deal with that, and it's called "Will My Cat Eat My Eyeballs?"
Oh, you are serious? Oh, hell
Yeah.
no. Oh my god. Oh, they will.
Yes.
Does it become true?
Will my cat eat my eyeballs? Uh,
I guess.
uh, oh no, no, I'm looking for
Well,
the Amazon listing.
hi,
Uh,
Renee.
yes. Hello, Renee.
Reading
How are
your
you doing
story, I
today?
got through most of chapter one. Oh, oh my god, that is a real book. Holy shit.
Yeah,
That's horrible.
you should buy it and read it to your
Yeah.
cats.
I will. Sorry about the
Motorcycle.
motorcycle.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
was going to stay inside, and I thought, well, because of this, there's a rash of it. Until the cops pull somebody over or somebody's killed on this road this year, I'll have that to contend with. But as soon as an accident,
yeah.
unfortunately, it's just what's been the last 10 years, or they set up a speed trap down there, which they'll do eventually. Yeah, and they'll find a taper off.
The county needs to do some rent seeking.
Hmm?
The county needs to do some rent seeking. Rent seeking, the act of seeking out rents. It's also used for whenever a government or agency puts fines out for things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, you know, a
Well, they
speed trap
do
is
have
rent
a school
seeking.
down there. I don't
Yeah.
know why they're not using it, but I
You,
flip it off
you,
every time I drive past it and get my mail. They're probably
the
going to come
rent
back down
seeking
these days,
the
But
rent
I just
seeking
like
trap.
just curious of what happened. Send me bail money, okay?
Yeah. Oh no.
No, you
You
wouldn't
you
bail
you
me
you
out.
need you need to enjoy your time in prison. Yeah. It's the only way you're going to survive the cat apocalypse of your house.
I went to, it's not.
Yeah.
We tried to make. Yeah, we smoked 25
Yeah.
pages for that. I'm sure I'm going to hell. They wouldn't. You couldn't smoke, but you could order a skull. And so what we did was and it comes in little packets, little skull packets. So we would rip those open, and we laid them up in the little window that we had. Or the window was only like this high and about this long, and so we dry them out in the sun up there, and then we tear out Bible pages. My favorite was Deuteronomy. Then we went on to
Deuteronomy is
Leviticus.
a good choice.
Roll that up. Now it was quite the thing to
That's Old
get
Testament, by the
lit.
way, Deuteronomy.
So yeah, Old Testament. So it was the guys next door. We passed notes at the door, and they told us how to like get it lit. And so everybody was given like two Q-tips in their little bag every week. Two.
Yeah.
And what you had to do was you had to get up to the fluorescent lights, and you had to unhook the fluorescent tube, hand that down to somebody, and hold the Q-tip in your mouth and take the two wires that are in the end and get those things sparked, and then you would catch the Q-tip on fire. And and it took two people at least to do this because it was so high up. Of course, we don't have ladders, so I always had to be the one on top of somebody's shoulders, and I had to get on from the top bunk bed across the room, and then balance while they walk all the way across the room to the light fixture, and I'm way up there, and I had to have my face right next to these two sparking wires, and that's how we lit our Bible page rolled skull cigarettes. It was a group effort.
Yeah.
There's people that happened to be there that day. Would be if I fell, and yeah. So yeah, you learn all kinds of things when you got nothing but four walls to stare at. You learn all kinds of things.
Yes.
Yeah.
You might get shanked by a guy named Steve, but you won't get your eyes eaten by a cat. It's a trade-off.
Yeah. So,
Oh, oh, Raven.
it's
I'm putting
an
this one
rich
to go in the
experience.
background.
You should spend a couple nights in jail. It's an enriching experience. Yeah. I recommend
Um, no,
it. You get
no.
to learn so many things, though. Okay? You gotta move, honey.
Oh, so many things.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean, it is a
Raven.
life-changing experience, and it is a lesson in gratitude because the things that you take for granted in life, like toilet seats, for example, and decent toilet paper that isn't sandpaper, you learn to appreciate those things.
Yeah.
They gave us
I
a
don't know.
TV behind like a bulletproof glass is about this thick, right? And the TV screen was literally this big. I mean, your cell
Yeah.
phone screen is bigger than this TV screen. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
And you had to watch Gilligan's
Oh,
Island on the
Hill, yeah, Jerry Springer reruns of Gilligan's Island. Jerry Springer was the favorite, and this is stupid, stupid,
Jerry.
stupid
Oh,
stuff. So
fucking
when I got
Jewish
good at
television.
school, I made everybody watch History Channel, and they hated me. They're going to watch SpongeBob. I'm like, no, no,
SpongeBob.
watching History
What
Channel.
year was it you went to jail?
Yeah, oh,
In the
years
2000s?
ago, years ago. Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
SpongeBob isn't that old.
early 2000s.
Uh,
2003, I don't remember.
SpongeBob,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They
1999.
were always
Huh.
trying to. I would sleep on the remote control so that while I was sleeping, they try to steal it from me. I got
Yeah.
that was yeah.
What the frick? Okay. Degeneracy.
You should.
No, I will not try going to prison. I will forego that experience. Thank you very much. I
Jail.
don't know. Was jail, prison. I will forego being locked in a cage with
Incarcerated.
some guy named Bubba.
Actually like it because they
Uh,
don't have to go to work. They get to sleep all day. They get woke up for 3 square meals. Got a TV, and they sleep all the time. They love it. It's not
so
hard.
basically, what I do now, but
Not as
but
much
I have to spend my
as
time with some guy
that.
named Bubba. Yeah. No, now you get a full you get a normal TV, but it's made out of clear plastic.
Uh,
It's made out of clear plastic. That way you can't hide stuff inside of it. Contraband.
mm,
Every electronic device in prison or jail has to be made out of a clear plastic. That way you can't hide stuff inside of it. I watched the documentary.
yeah.
Yeah. That's why if you remember
On this topic.
during the early 2000s, there was that big trend in clear plastic electronic things.
Hmm. Yeah. You used to have a pair of
Yeah, like
headphones. Right?
the clear Game Boys and the clear TVs and the clear computers and all that stuff. That's because
They like to
the
put their headphones in.
yeah the U.S.
I didn't know
prison
that.
system opened up the allowances on what you could buy in minimum security prison. So all these electronic companies were trying to sell things to prisoners, like Game
It's just
Boys and things like that.
you see,
Yeah,
the whole thing is a big money making thing because a lot of the jails and in prisons too are privately owned, and they make a ton of money off the commissary. I mean, they make money hand over fist.
there's like a two
And
hundred percent markup on
the
everything.
kickback, they also give a kickback to the judges for however many inmates they receive from their rulings. It's so crooked. The
You think
whole
so?
system is rotten from the bottom up. Yeah.
The only thing you have to remember on how broken the U.S. system is your country is the only country that has prison sentences for failed to pay taxes. Everyone else is garnished wages, and the U.S. it's a prison sentence. The only country that puts more of a debt on the taxpayer for failed to pay taxes than all the others combined.
I believe it.
That alone could probably pay for the health care, let alone all the wars for things
Oxymoron.
people don't want to sell you. What?
Health would imply that they care about your health. Health care.
Yeah.
That is a total oxymoron.
Yeah. You don't live in a country with health care, so you don't get to say anything about it.
I'm just saying the word itself is, in this day and age, in this society, is a total oxymoron.
Yeah, in your failed state, yes, it is. But we're here to talk about writing and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, which we should be having these conversations before the show and then get right on the topic. But we're slackers and incompetent around here. Uh, this guy, this guy, this guy. So Raven, did you get any writing done?
No.
No, no, no.
No, but I have been reading Renee's writing. Have you read her story?
Yes, I read part of it, but I don't remember what I read. I need to go and sit through it. But the link is on Facebook.
And
Uh, it's
very
good.
good.
Oh, okay,
And,
okay. If Renee doesn't mind you saying, what's the general theme or tenor? The tone. What's it about? Not the
It's about
plot
a park
events.
ranger.
What's it about? Oh yeah. It's still the park ranger one. I thought it was a different one.
Yeah, this is the
Okay.
park ranger one. Who hears Bigfoot, and then he leaves out some fruit and notices it's missing. Then he gets a sighting one. But let me back up a little bit. It's his first day at this new post. That's the forest ranger, and he goes and he takes some
That's good, Renee.
supplies to
I'm in editing right
an
now.
party on an outpost. Really change the post path.
Okay. You had a bit of a hiccup there,
Good,
but
Renee. And so, the new guy removed this on TV where they left a gift to the Sasquatch, and so he leaves this meat from the local deli, not deli, but the restaurant. And he puts some fruit in it. It's missing the next day. So then, following day, he leaves some more fruit out, and they leave him a gift, which is typical of what happens. So I mean, it's very true to form. And he sees this young Sasquatch that
well, what
took
the fuck is that?
fruit.
Yeah.
This is this is Rachel's book. Hi,
Hey,
Rachel.
Rachel.
How you doing? Welcome to the show. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Sasquatch people gives out, and oftentimes the Sasquatch will give gifts back to them. Like one was that Dr. Meldrum that used to, well, he's deceased now. He's from the University of Idaho.
It doesn't
Um,
matter.
He was on these Bigfoot hunts, and they would leave food out, and then they would get these little gifts from them. One of them was like a blue marble, and sometimes it would be a little wreath that was woven with wildflowers and stuff. They would leave little gifts to give back to them, which was kind of cool.
Okay.
So anyway, this Sasquatch has left a river stone in the fruit bag for the young ranger who was just started the shop, and that's as far as I got. I'm still
Okay.
reading today. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Now, I'm gonna start opening next summer. I'm having a retreat. It's gonna be $200 a head to Algonquin Park. There are many sightings of Bigfoot there, and I know where
Oh,
they all are. I know where they all are, and the trip only costs. You have to get to me here on your own, and this is next summer, summer of 2027. $200 a head. So you have to give me $250. Sorry, food not included. So you gotta bring
food is not
your own
included.
snacks. Not included.
But what is included for that
And we're gonna
two
go
hundred and
up.
fifty dollars?
You're buying me a yacht.
Oh, so basically, the $250 a head just is going into your sludge fund, right? Is that what
Well,
you're
I might have to pay the
saying?
campgrounds, whatever the fuck their administration fees are. We're gonna go
So
out. We're gonna
basically,
take
you're
some
on your own.
Bigfoot
You're gonna bring all
sightings.
your own food. Yeah, yeah. You know who you
Your
with,
own
right?
cabins.
You're gonna be the tour guide.
I'm gonna take you on a
That's
tour of
worse
Bigfoot
than the two
sightings
hundred
in
and fifty dollars.
Algonquin.
You're really gonna go inside.
You're gonna
You're
see
gonna camp out.
you're gonna camp out. You gotta bring your own camping gear.
Yeah, you. I'm saying you are gonna actually camp out. This I gotta see.
I was a Boy Scout. I can do that crap.
You're
I'll be
nearest
taking
hotel, aren't you?
exactly.
And you're just gonna get room service with all the money that you've collected from everybody. Then we're out camping, roughing it, and you're gonna be in the air conditioning in the local hotel. Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll see you in the morning, and we'll see if the Bigfoot left any treats in the little bag with the orange peels and the watermelon we left him.
Well,
Uh, if
that
you see any
sounds.
watermelon stains on my shirt, that's
I gotcha. Yeah, you're gonna steal the fruit, right? Yeah.
and put it in some like marbles I got at the dollar store.
And some river stones and here and there. That would be fun. That would be funny. A good time. So, is there actually a
An
place
army
close to
man.
you?
She's just one plastic army man.
So, is there a place close to you where Bigfoot has been
I have no idea. I'll make
for
that
real?
shit up. I'll make that shit up. I'm just saying, if I can think of a way to make this a scam, that means the person that ran that tour could think of it as well.
Cordial. You're totally cordial. Okay, are you really ready to
You
write?
can.
No, I have not,
Yes,
Renee.
right.
I've got chapter. I still have a few a paragraph to go before you get to chapter two. No, I have not
Yeah,
got to that part yet.
she needs to get on the road.
Okay, I had this nightmare.
You broke up there.
So real that one of those dreams. I was with Nathan and my friend Cindy and somebody else, and we were sharing the things. And I walked out, and the campsite that we were at was right at a like a confluence. Trains that then joined and merged into one. And we were right at that angle. And I walked into the water, and I mean, this dream was so real. I could swear it actually happened. And out of nowhere, all
I,
of a
I
sudden,
would.
someone grabbed me by my and picked me up and was running forward. And it was a Sasquatch, and I was being kidnapped by the Sasquatch. And they were far back away, and I'm screaming.
I, I
By the time they noticed
I just.
me being carried off by this thing, there's nothing they could do. We were already gone, and then I woke up, and I woke up absolutely drenched in sweat, just scared out of my
I just
mind.
want to say one thing. I
Mm.
want to say one thing. Never go camping with Nathan. From what I hear, he hides cameras in the women's bathroom.
What? I am. I'm going to back
That
and
that was a
forth.
story he told. That was a story he told. He got accused of that one time
I'm actually going to the Bigfoot
in
conference
an
next
office.
month with Nathan. For real.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Serious.
I don't care. I was just joking. He told that story one time on the Quantum Show.
Uh,
Okay, I'm gonna set up
I'll keep
everything for
that in
writing.
mind.
Yeah. he got accused of that. Uh, okay.
I can't see Nathan doing something like that. I can't.
No, no,
You,
no.
I
This is
definitely
just.
like that, but not Nathan.
I would never do that.
You would
Mostly because
too.
it's disgusting.
In New York, you would.
Fucking people peeing is disgusting. I don't care the chick or not.
Okay. All right. So are we ready?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where the hell my tab is. Oh, there it is. Okay, share. Okay. I'm gonna switch this, and we need to be muted. You can't mute us here. Okay, we're back. It's gotten darker.
Yeah.
Oh,
In the sea of blackness.
what?
Like in the video of Bohemian Rhapsody, where they're going, Scaramouche.
Scaramouche, Scaramouche,
The
Fantango,
black
Fandango.
Black
Yeah,
all around this place. Yeah. So
yeah.
I was going through chapter one
I
the other
was a
day.
poor boy. I'm trying to remember lines from that song.
I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy. You go stuff.
You're breaking up.
Anyway, I was going through Renee's
You're
story.
breaking up. Yeah,
It's been me singing. I'll
yeah.
stop.
Oh, I gotta turn this down a bit. But not off. Really turn the lo-fi off. I gotta get into the habit of turning it on right away. Uh, yeah. Down tempo. I wonder what the down tempo is. You like the down tempo?
Yeah, I heard that. What is that? Downtown Bell. Was that?
Down tempo. This is
Oh,
okay.
the
There's a few.
no, I was, the little, like, when a forklift is backing up and it makes that noise, it's like, ee, ee. It's very, that's what I was hearing. Ee, you know what I
Okay,
mean? Yeah, I don't hear it
okay.
now.
I turned it down. It's just that's all it's doing right now.
Okay, okay, gotcha, gotcha. Okay.
I put it
So,
around 5. Um.
I know there's a bit of a
Oh.
delay. I wondered if Renee would mind if I read part of her story in chapter one.
Uh, your
That,
audio is really breaking up. Uh, we gotta figure out what's going on with your audio before you're reading anything. Um, you're staticky.
really, because I don't hear it, and I hear it, and I haven't touched anything.
Yeah. No, it's. I don't know. I've got you at 140 in volume, uh, and you're still low. And I don't know. You never did figure out how that Ethernet cable was going. You said you bought one. It
What?
fit the jack, right? It wasn't just a phone number. It wasn't just a phone cable.
Oh, okay, what?
The Ethernet cable.
Yeah, I can put in.
Yeah, you should have plugged it in right away.
Well, it didn't make a difference last time, so I just didn't bother with
Oh
it.
well,
And checked my adjusted
last
something on
time,
my foot. Yeah,
last time, like last week.
last time, no, the last time I had it in there, it's been a couple weeks ago.
Okay,
It's still, even though I had the Ethernet with the Ether cable. But if you want me to try it, it's right down here. It won't take me but a
okay, yeah,
second.
try it. Try it. I will meet you so you're not making all kinds of noise. Just give me a thumbs up when you're back. Okay, so I'm just in the editing phase myself. I'm going through and picking out bad phrases and things that could be a little more detailed. Um, I think I went one way with the emotional angle. Uh, and I think I might want to go a little differently on that. So I'm going in and adjusting those. Uh, this is the time consuming work, right? Especially if you can smash out words quick. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Uh, so I'm going through every like. Obviously, I smash out everything quick and crude. Um, and then I elaborate. Now I'm going through and, like I said, editing that. I cheat when it comes to spelling mistakes and punctuation because, well, I give that to a robot. It's not perfect, but it's better than I am on a first pass, uh, and it's quick. So there's that. What the freak? Raven, are you still there? Uh, okay, let's see if that's
Okay.
something. Your internet obviously switched because it dropped you and you're back, and you seem to be a little smoother now. Say
Okay.
something.
Test 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it's good. You got a bit of a crackle, but that could
I
be
can't
because I
see the
have you up
chat.
so high.
The chat
What?
disappeared. The chat disappeared for me.
Okay, let me
There's no
let
chat.
me. Do you see it now?
There.
Just the one message popped up.
Yep.
Okay, so that's on your end. It's not on the remove. Okay. Uh, or what? Like, chapter two. Uh,
Now, I have not read chapter yet, but I have read chapter one, and I have a little editing thing that I thought I could give to you if you wanted to, or I can do that privately, whatever you want to do.
uh,
But it's a great story.
no,
And since you haven't
Renee.
read, I can read it to you.
Raven was asking if she could read it on the show. I wouldn't read it on the show, Raven, because she might want to publish it. I don't know. Um, but that's up to Renee.
Oh, it's good enough for publishing, definitely.
Yeah. Well, these days, that's not hard. Um,
I know there's a
get her around.
delay so on that.
What?
I have the there's just a couple things. There's just a couple things that I was going to point out to her here on this, but
Yeah.
overall, it's a great job. I got a cat off my notebook, so I notes. Come on, honey, get over
Okay. Okay.
here.
You have an email address that you don't mind sharing publicly, or um
Yes,
my email address is the same as my username for those of you that aren't aware. Uh, but it's not showing here because we got the. I don't have usernames active. I don't know. I'll go into settings later. Uh, mine is Justin Thor LPS at gmail.com. Uh, all one word. If you want to, I'm saying this. Raven can tell you whatever she wants. But the reason why I bring this up, uh, oh, I
got
will
it, honey.
use the story I'm working on. Um, here, that this is visible, right? If you go to people share, and instead of send link, oh, you can select. You go. Did this window pop up? I can't see it.
Yeah, there's a window pop up. I can't read what it
Okay.
says.
Oh, is it share chapter? No. Share book. Date.
What are you?
There's a way. There's a way in here. Oh, invite somebody. You go to invite somebody, and you type in their email address they've given to you, and that will give them the ability to get um, in here like this, so they can give you editing suggestions. And if if I ever invite anyone to do that, the way you do that is you highlight something, right? And then you hit this comment thing, and it brings up this. And you can just like type in. I'm just hitting a key, right? And you go, and then you have to add comment. That way, they can make suggestions on things that could be fixed or whatever.
Is
Delete.
that similar to the Google one that we used a year ago?
Yes, yes. It works the exact same way. Just uh, it gives you more options here, but you don't have to. I don't know if it'll give you the same options like the brackets or the cross out or whatever. Don't know what that is. Uh, but yeah, you just hit that and you type the sidebar. It's just a little more dressed up, right?
Okay.
This is what I was working on. That was my story. And I breathed right into the microphone. Uh, but yeah, that's how that's done. Still in first draft. Yeah, yeah, it's still in first draft. You don't need to worry about editing anything until your first draft is done. Uh, yeah, get through your whole arc, your beginning, middle, end. Uh, Come up with some fancy resolution, and then you can start looking for cover art. Uh, Honestly, if you don't really care, AI is a lot better than it was a year ago. But it's still going to be cheap art then. Uh, if you can draw or paint half decently, and on theme for what the story genre is, that's more important than good art. Is that it be on the right theme for the genre, uh, and contemporarily so, not the way the themes for genres were 40 years ago. Trying to convince some other people of that recently or about a year ago, and they just didn't want to hear it. And then, oh, I had that conversation with Shadow that the art for your book has to be the way people are buying things today, not the way they were buying things 40 years ago. It's not 1982 anymore. You might prefer the art style of back then. I might prefer the art style of back then, but the art style of back then wasn't for people looking at images this big on a cell phone and deciding if they're going to click on that or not. You gotta be in the mindset of, is it recognizable at stamp scale? Because
Right.
I don't know if you've ever been on Amazon, but you know how big the little profile pictures for things you're buying are before that's close enough. I'll see if that's what I want and click on it. That's just the
Yeah.
market we live in. 80% of books are sold online. 80% of them, and
I
the
do
largest
this stuff
market.
for that
What?
reason. I use a magnifying glass, in fact. I keep a magnifying glass in my Jeep in the console, and I have one right next to my chair because I can't, they're so small. And I hate to buy anything online if it's off my phone because then it's even smaller. but I'm always got a magnifying glass up to my computer screen.
Yeah, and
Tiny. How do you see anything?
and that's the thing with book covers now, right? Is you have to design them so they tell you what the intent of the book is, right? Because that's what a cover does. It delivers the promise, and it has to do it at the size of a stamp and still look good, full size, right? Because you want it to look good when the person opens up the mailer as well. So basically, the top third of whatever your book is the title of your book. That's been the case forever, but you need to be super bold with that now. And whatever iconography you put in the middle of it, the image has to be like super iconic. So in the case of Renee's book, she might go start black and then put in some forest trees relevant relative to the type of forest, and then just put a big foot in there, and then whatever she decides to name the book would be the top third of that in a high contrasting color like a pink or a red or a gold or a combination of all of those. Yeah. uh Bigfoot Forest Love Fest 3. The hyper anal orgy. I'm just saying, Renee, if you can hold your stomach, you'll sell a lot of copies. And you can cut a lot of the length out of the story, too. Oh. Oh, that's just a running joke. Like Bigfoot erotica is a running joke in BookTube. That's what you call YouTube people that talk about books. Whatever you freaks are writing these days.
How did I ever
I still don't have a name. Yeah, no. You don't have to worry about that until it comes time to type it into your KDP account, right? Like, or wherever you're going to publish. KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing, is the easiest way to go. Setting up that account is a thing, and they want photo ID now. So, well, you all got licenses and whatnot. Yeah, to combat the AI slop, they claim. I think it's so the combat drones know what your face looks like. When Palantir finally goes on its purge.
I still don't have
when our elitists.
it'll
What?
just hit you blue. She says she still doesn't have a name for the book, and I said it'll come.
Yeah.
You'll either
Yeah.
just wake up in the morning and it'll be boom right there. You'll hear something. It'll just you'll be driving. It'll just that's how things have always come to me. It'll come.
Or it will be the 11th hour and you just name it something super generic like Bigfoot Anal 47. Hey, boo boo! Who are we going to vote today?
Yogi Bear.
Did you hear what I said, though? Did you hear what I said, though? Hey, boo boo, who are we going to bone today?
I didn't hear it the second time. I didn't hear it. I couldn't hear it. You talked too low. But if it's in that picnic basket, I don't know. I don't think I want to know.
It's butts. It's so disturbing.
Anyway.
Oh. This is
And
why I don't write smut, okay?
your story is
Oh,
really, really good, Renee. I love it. And if you
yeah.
really want to go with
Don't do anything I suggest.
the native,
Rule one.
they're on the west.
Rule.
You're in Washington. Right above you, that province of Canada. Which one is that?
British Columbia. British
Is it British
Columbia.
Columbia? Okay. There's a
Yeah,
gentleman
it'd be British Columbia.
who's a hunting guide up there, and he has a channel. He had it and a website, both by the same name, howtohunt.com. Of course, how to hunt here on YouTube. Well, he had an experience running into a Sasquatch, and it really shook him because he didn't believe in it. And even what he
No shit.
does is people hire him to take hunting parties out or fishing parties like when the salmon are in season or big elk, big game, and he's their guide. He knows where the trails are that they go. And so he'll take a bunch of city slickers out, camping and make sure they get fed and take them on, you know, out through the woods and stuff.
Now, my policy when taking city slickers out camping is to make sure they don't get fed. Bring your own food. $150 a ticket, $500 a ticket.
Anyway, so he has this experience, and it really rocked him. It just absolutely rocked him. And so he goes back to civilization, and he was telling his friends and family, and they all made fun of him. And he found that to be
Rightfully
quite
so.
shocking. That as experienced as he is out in the woods and survival, and all that, he's a survival dude and all that kind of stuff. That would give him some credibility, but it didn't, and he was very taken back by their reaction. So he started talking to other people, and suddenly he started to receive letters from people who said, "You're not crazy. I had this happen to me," and and it just grew and grew and grew. And so now he receives hundreds of letters from all over, and so he study some of the Native Americans in that region. I can't remember the name of the tribe, but in all, the Sasquatch Sabe. That's actually their name for themselves. They have legends that go way back of where they would give them an Indian bride, and they would return the bride.
Oh,
They kind of would reach like a genetic
Raven
bottleneck.
is obsessed with having sex with Sasquatch.
And
I joke
anyway,
about it, but every
so
single
if
time.
you really
The,
wanted
the
to add
natives
a
are
little,
giving the bride to Sasquatch. Why don't you write about? Why don't you write a short story? Just a couple of thousand words, 5, 6 scenes of Sasquatch and a native woman and them getting
how
busy
about
with
I
it,
just
and you
hey,
put it on
yourself?
KDP Direct Publishing. You put it directly up there on Kindle Unlimited. Right, that's the subscription thing. You'll make a freaking killing. People love the cake, and you seem to really be into the native woman and the Sasquatch getting busy story.
No, I really don't.
So
But anyway, so he meets
every
with
time
these.
you, every time Sasquatch comes up, you start talking about this native woman getting taken by Sasquatch and having some babies. Sasquatch breeder. This is two fetishes.
This
Now,
is what
Amazon is super big on the breeder language, but
this is a historical. It's a tribal.
Sasquatch is my baby daddy. 23.
There are
I
some
think you
people
could
that
get
have
50 volumes out of this story.
there are some people that have written to him that said that they are, the love child of one of those couplings. He's not had them on his show yet. I don't think that they really
or
do.
ever, because it's some freaky shit.
But anyway,
Nobody wants to hear about your. Well, a lot of
anyway,
people want to hear about your
want
Sasquatch.
to
That's
refer to
this.
themselves as the Sabe. And I believe it's spelled Sabe with a little accent above it, like our middle name, or my middle name and your first name, Renee. A little, yeah. Anyway, um,
Because they're French. Because they're
I don't know.
French.
I don't know where that word comes from. It's just what they gave to him.
Wasn't it a soft drink? Wasn't there a soft drink called Sabe?
No, it's sorbet, I think.
I thought that was an ice
I'll give
cream.
you the link to his show. It's an interesting website and his YouTube channel. He has usually a new video every other day at least, where he just gets on there and he will read story after story after story of people from all over the United States. And there's a scientist that is anonymous, and he gave him a name that he also writes in every now and then. He's on a research place, an undisclosed location, where they have these little like Sasquatch attacks, where outside the perimeter they're in a gated with an electric fence around them because of the Sasquatch. They're in a facility inside that electrified fence,
Hmm.
and he talks about the Sasquatch that come in. Yeah, I'll give you his website. It's very fascinating. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And the thing is, so many
Well,
people that have had these experiences, you have to take that into consideration. It's not all, somebody wanting attention or hallucinating about this thing. They are very, very real and they are very intelligent. They have the face of a human, just like you described in your story, but they have a dark complexion. Like you can,
so
hair on the
I
face,
I
but
cre-
you can
I
see.
created a section in the Discord. Right, it's right down at the bottom. It's called Raven's Rabbit Hole Community or Conversation or whatever. I don't remember what I labeled it as. Conspiracies, Taco Bell. Uh, and you can put that link in there, so it'll be there forever, and you can put all the conversations about weird Bigfoot alien love triangles with Scooby Doo. I don't know, fucking whatever the hell you're talking about.
Yeah,
Um,
where do I put this? Where do I post
it's
it?
it's in the Discord, not the one between you and me, the actual Plot and Peril Discord, right down at the
Oh,
bottom.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
I'll put it both
Uh,
places. And if you want to put it with this video, with this
yeah.
video,
No. You know how the Discord works,
okay,
right?
all right. Yeah,
You do know how Discord works, right?
sort of. I mean,
Uh,
not really that well, but I can get to Plot Peril, I think.
yeah. Yeah, you should be able to get to that. I don't have it as a browser extension, so I can't bring it up. Uh, Yeah, it's in the thing down at the bottom. I created a whole thing for you to put in there so you can learn how to use the Discord. Uh, because it is a good place to build your communities and share your info. And if you're what's it, the end of next month? The end of next month, you guys aren't doing the 1-2 radio anymore, or how's that working?
You cut out. I couldn't hear what you said.
I said, what is it? The end of
Would you
next
ask?
month, you guys aren't doing 1-2 radio anymore?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's converting all to YouTube,
Yeah.
but it won't be at 12radio.com anymore.
So you do it on your own channels, or is it
I'm not sure. I'm still learning what
okay?
the hell's going on.
Yeah. Well, y- I don't know. You need to get your audio fixed. That's all I know. Uh, yeah. So, what writing did you get done?
Me, I was going through Renee's writing. I didn't do any writing of my own.
Oh, it's not what you're supposed to be doing. You gotta get your own writing done.
I don't. I'm not feeling it. So I just decided to be productive and help reduce
Mhm.
spending. That's all.
Well, it's like I said. If you create a timeline of events you need to have, even if you don't keep them in that order, it will help you. It will help the juices move forward instead of circling the drain. You know, that's just a way that works in all human brains. You can't make a pot of stew without throwing some carrots into a pot first. You know.
So you want
Uh,
to, we're at the bottom of the hour here. Do you want to do another writing stint?
uh, yeah, sure, I could set another one up. Uh, reset. Share. Where is lo-fi? Yes, connecting your Ethernet cable has really smoothed out your camera at least. Um, I don't know. Maybe you got liquid into your microphone socket or something. I don't know.
That's good to know.
I unmuted you, correct?
Hmm. Yeah. So,
What?
can you
I'm
hear me?
not hearing you.
You're not hearing me?
No, barely, barely. And I have you up at 140 on the gain, and when it shows your mic, I get like background static. I'm getting my feedback through your microphone. This is why you need to use headphones. But when you speak, speak.
Testing 1 2 3.
Yeah. Okay, I heard that. But okay, you were saying something? What did you write? Okay. Oh, you are okay. You want to wrap things up? We can end. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we'll see you guys next Monday. We had a short show today. It's roughly the end time. I will say party on.